Hi, everybody. This is Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, coming to you again with another one of our Zoom chats. These are benefits for you as a member of the Green Chamber, and it's always exciting, thrilling for me to be able to uplift you on our social media as a member of the Green Chamber. And today I have with me Miranda Otero, who is the owner of My Hometown Inspections. I call her the home repair maven is what I call Miranda. Just for full disclosure, Miranda and I have been good friends for a very long time. We've worked on home remodeling projects together, and it's so wonderful that now our work lives are now getting together. And I'm so excited, Miranda. It's so good to see you. How are you doing today?
Hi, Carrie. Thanks. I'm doing great, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be a member of the Green Chamber.
Very excited because I think there are some things that we get to do already. I've been able to go and speak to your networking group, which is the Three Crosses Networking. Awesome about that. And met some really wonderful people. And so this is the thing. So my hometown inspections, this was something, and I remember when you were talking about this because we get to hang out and have that wonderful opportunity. And I know that we've done home remodeling projects on each of our homes together. And so what was it about? What happened that made you want to go ahead and change into a home inspection business? Because I know you and I, when we do projects and we see the flaws in them, that's kind of what I have a feeling is what tickled your brain about My Hometown Inspections.
Yes, it did. I wanted to start My Hometown Inspections because I truly love home repair. I've loved conducting that business for the last 5 years, and even prior to that. But I found that it was really taxing on my body, and so here last year I decided to use my knowledge for something a little different and get into the home inspection business. We actually don't have a lot of home inspectors in town, maybe only 7.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no females that own a home inspection business. And so
Represent.
and so I definitely wanted to get my foot in the door and get just start sharing my knowledge with people, knowledge of the home they want to buy, maybe the home they own.
Yeah. Well, and it's you and I've talked about this because when we do home projects or we've repaired something at the house, it's kind of a different creature when it's your own house where you're doing work on somebody else's house because your standards are really high. Whereas at your own house, you might be okay with that one little tile line being a little off, but not much. But we notice these things of like, they did that wrong. They shouldn't have installed that. And so when you're doing home inspections, because you've been doing this for a year now and you've gone through and gotten the certification, you apprenticed under somebody. And so what are some of the things that you see when you're inspecting homes that are like automatically red flags for you?
A lot of the things are, I do like to check for the safety, for safety compliance. A garage door, a lot of people don't think about it, but it is the biggest, heaviest moving object of a home. And a lot of them don't have safety sensors or reverse sensors. And that's a huge red flag. And I usually catch it pretty often.
And that's on the door opener, right?
Yeah, on a garage door opener.
Mm-hmm.
It has to have the 2 sensors, below, and also a pressure sensor to not necessarily pass inspection, but not to be called out as a safety violation on it.
Right. And the whole point of that
other things are. Go ahead.
Wasn't the whole point of that because they're worried about kids getting trapped under garage doors that were going down, right?
Oh yeah, kids, pets. Just all kinds of stuff. So it is a big safety hazard, or can be. The other big things are, we live in a desert climate and materials degrades really quickly. I mean, within 1 year, stucco can cracks can be created, roofs can start having some issues even through one summer. And so having somebody get up on the roof, somebody that knows exactly what they're looking for, look at the flashings, look at the canals where the water is being diverted off the roof, making sure all of that is sealed up, stucco, air tightness of the exterior envelope of a home. Then that's another big thing is energy efficiency is a huge factor when people are buying, selling, or if they own a home. And they want to know, is the home that they're in that they want to be in or sell, or maybe they want to sell it. They want to get the most value and have the home be energy efficient. Some people are willing to look over ugly carpet and paint if you have a good roof, you have good bones to the house, newer appliances, energy efficient appliances. So those are huge ones. Also,
when you talk about the envelope, the next time you come over to my house, because I'm in the process of like trying to put some weather stripping around my door before I leave. And that side door at my house, that one actually moves. It's got give. So that's something I'm doing this weekend, and I'll think of you because it's like that weather stripping is really important. We talk about the energy envelope, and if you're talking about energy efficiency, you want to make sure that you have this sealed environment, right? And that's what like weather stripping does, and the things on the bottom of the door that keep drafts from coming in, and what are some other things that you're seeing when you do home inspections that like are things that like, and we're not just talking about people who are selling homes, because we commonly think of a home inspector coming into the picture when we're either trying to sell our home or we're trying to buy a home, right? But that doesn't always have to be, right? Because there are people who there are other reasons why a home inspector is really important to have as part of your regular home upkeep.
Right. I provide an annual home inspection, and if somebody doesn't really want to do it every year, every few years, and I can come in and look around and see if you may need caulking around the interior, exterior, the windows, any plumbing, penetrations coming through the wall, any cracks. Air is moving back and forth. Air and moisture, honestly, is moving back and forth between all those areas. And that's what needs to get sealed up. Living in an airtight home is is a lot more comfortable than something that's not. But you also do have to think about air quality. In an airtight home, you have to make sure you're changing out your register air filters, your return air filters, excuse me, just to make sure that the air that's moving around your home is safe and healthy.
Yeah, this conversation is reminding me I need to do that too. And it is funny because there's like basic home maintenance besides like fixing the things that break. There is basic home maintenance that just like we do a checkup to our car, we need to do a checkup to our home just to make sure it's operating right. And that's where home inspections come in. And so in addition to, you've been able to work with realtors on this, but also provide, annual inspections to homes, to homeowners to help them kind of figure out what things they need to work on too, right? If there's something that's just failing, that helps as well.
Right. And also I like to educate as well. So as I'm going through the inspection, if someone is thinking of buying the home, or maybe they've lived there for a few years, I like to go over things with them standing there next to me, because maybe it is something they can do themselves. They just need to know how and when. And that's pretty easy. I'm not there to do the things for them. It's just to simply make a list and help them prioritize what they need to do to keep their home running efficiently and keeping it comfortable and in great shape.
Yeah. Are there any other services that we haven't touched on as we finish up today that you cover? And I know that there are a number of opportunities and certifications that you want to get to help really branch out what your services are, and understanding that there's a different certification for a trailer or a mobile home in comparison to a home that's sitting on an actual foundation. What are some of the other things that you do, Rando?
Yeah, so like we've already talked about, right now I'm doing buyers residential home inspections. I also do sellers pre-listing inspections, and that's just to get them the most money for their home by identifying issues before they become a negotiating tool for the buyer, and then the annual maintenance inspections. In the future, and what I'm working on this year is some certifications for mobile home and manufactured home inspections, for sewer scoping, and also a big one is the thermographic imaging. I want to do that of walls, ceilings.
Does that mean you're going to get a tool?
Yeah, I want to get a thermographic camera, and
all of us are going to have so much fun with that.
I know. We'll just go to both of our houses.
This isn't just yeah,
and just to see where, if there's any energy loss or somewhere where you may need more insulation, or but there through InterNACHI, which is the schooling for home inspectors, they have probably hundreds of certifications. You can become commercial, you can do septic tank, it's pretty endless.
Yeah,
it's pretty endless.
Well, I'm excited because this is the thing that we always like to see is when a business gets to grow, and you grow within your wheelhouse, what's appropriate for you. One of the things that small businesses have a tendency of doing is looking for another thing that will get them money, and yet the certifications that you want are really part of developing your portfolio as a home inspection. And so Rando, I can't wait till you get those tools, because we as a friend group get to check out our stuff, and it's also a good test. It's kind of like a test kitchen for you. Like, come over.
Sure.
We have recycled material in our roof, so you can come over and check that out when you get that thermal gun to see how that's doing. But if you're interested in getting your home inspected, and it's I use the term audit but that is there's like energy audits that you get to get, but this is a really good opportunity for you as a homeowner to kind of check and see what things you need to focus and prioritize. If you're wanting to stay in your house for a long time and you want it to be energy efficient, My Hometown Inspections is the one to go. If you're a realtor and need to go ahead and get somebody to inspect one of your listings, this is a perfect opportunity. So Rando, I'm going to go ahead and put your information either above or below, all depending on what platform people are looking at. But it was so fun to talk with you and be able to like put on our business hats, because normally we don't have our business hats on when we're hanging out. And so it's lovely to talk with you. I hope I see you before I leave to Santa Fe. And we'll have your contact information. And if you'd like to do a Zoom chat with me, because you're a member of the Green Chamber, contact me here on this page, and I will be more than happy to schedule that with you. Rando, I will see you soon, and thank you for joining us in the Green Chamber and for doing the Zoom chat today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, have a great day.
All right.